Good, shoulders down. Good job. Everything responding okay to that?
Yes.
Good. Nice. Get a good stretch at the bottom, squeezing the glutes. Yay.
So I squeeze coming up, right?
Yeah, you can definitely on the way on the bottom part for sure. Okay. If you want to keep it engaged as you're coming back up, that's fine as well. Drop the shoulders. Good. Good. On the way up, if you want to squeeze your abs and your glutes. Okay. So glutes at the bottom of the movement, and then glutes and abs on the way back up. Nice. Yay. Let's go 3 more. 3. 2. Excellent. Let's go up to the table on your back, and we'll get into some hamstring and glute activation. Whee! All right, we'll get into just the roller for a little bit of extra workload. All right, so we're gonna press the hips up, but I want you to pull the feet back as you're lifting up. Good. So if I were to take the roller away from you, you wouldn't let me because you're pulling back. Nope, don't let me, don't let me. There you go. Good, and then come on back down. Good. So try to put equal load through each leg, pushing into the arms, pulling that roller back towards you to get your hamstrings and your glutes activated. Good. Awesome. And at the top, really engage the glutes to get that extra like push towards the top. There you go. Yes, we're a straight line here. Because again, if we flex, that's hip flexors. But if we open that up, straighten through here, we're gonna get less hip flexors, more glutes. Everything responding okay to that?
Thank you.
Perfect. Nice. Chin up a little bit. Perfect. Good job. Nice. Hips up, hips up. Don't let any hip flexion happen. All hip extension. Pulling those feet in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's try a couple when you lift up. I want you to let the other leg fall down, take the weight off of it.
Okay.
Okay? And we're letting it fall down because we don't want it to stay up. We want the hip flexor to relax,
okay,
but we want to put all the load on the opposite leg. Okay? So we'll go up first. Good. And then we'll just let this leg kick out and fall down, 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 down. That's okay. Good. And that was your hip flexor wanting to control it.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was a great demonstration on what happens when the hip flexor takes over. So you want to just let it just collapse. Okay. So this side becomes your stabilizer, this leg just drops, okay? And then we'll switch it up and do the other side. So let's try that one more time. Start on the right and then drop the left leg down. There you go, perfect. Good. And then come down with everything. So you're gonna just drop, so we're gonna drop the leg, then drop the movement, okay? And then we'll reset, we'll push up with both legs, and now we're gonna, drop and then drop. But once this drops, hold this up for a minute and then, or not a minute, but a couple seconds, and then let it lower. So it's just the right glute. Yep. Okay, so we'll go up with both. Good, drop. All right, so this is gonna be a little timing. We're gonna have to do the leg falls, but the other hip stays up. And then the hip comes down. So it's gonna be kind of a 2-part.
So count to 3 maybe?
That'll work, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So this side stays up, so this one collapses, boom. And then this one stays up and then comes down. Good, there you go. Excellent. And now we'll switch it up. So both legs pushing you up, and then all glute on the left. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Good, drop it, drop it, drop it. Good. And then slow. So this is a little bit of motor reprogramming. Good. Drop it down, drop it down. Good. Excellent. That was great. See how the glute on the left and the hamstring on the left are doing all the work,
Yeah.
and the hip flexors turning off? That's great. Nice. Good job. You're getting better at letting that left leg just drop and relaxing the hip flexor?
Because I'm better at strengthening the other side. Because my hamstring is now cramping every time, which means it's really working.
Perfect. Good. There you go. Nice. And we're not triggering that hip flexor overcompensation on that left side. That's really great. Nice. Good. It was very enlightening to see that catch when you initially held that leg up,
Yeah.
and you were like, oh, oh. So that was a good demonstration on how.
Why is it letting go now? Because the other side it's feeling more supported by the other side?
Yeah, I think the first one you were like, weren't sure
Yeah.
what was going on with the physics, so the muscles were protecting everything. Unfortunately, when your hip flexor tries to protect, that's when you activate your imbalance sequencing of the glute turning off and the hip flexor staying on. Nice.
We can do another step, but I have.
Well, yeah, we're gonna switch to upper body here. Good. If you want to straighten the legs out, and then we'll stay in the same position. You can keep them on the ground. All right, we'll go arms overhead, and we're gonna do some lat pull downs all the way down. And then when you come back up, you can actually come. Let's like bring it up this way. I just want to show you where we're gonna go back to.
Okay.
Right about there. Okay, so we're gonna start here.
So my shoulder blades are kind of anchored.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's lock down the midsection as well. So our arms are going to go down to the side. Excellent. And then keep the tension all the way back up to that end range that we went to. Good. There you go. Keep going. Keep the activation. Keep the activation. Good. And then pull back from there. Shoulders down and back. Excellent. Good. Nice, 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 nice. Keep that tension, keep that tension. As the arms are coming back, you still have the tension. Excellent. All right, now pull it back down. Good. Excellent. Good, 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 good. Keep it coming back, keep it coming back. Keep that tension on the lats. Good. Nice, now pull it down. Good, hold there, hold there, hold there. I'm gonna slide your world for a second.
Oh, it's funny. I closed my eyes and all of a sudden things were moving.
All right, come on back up. There you go. Good. There you go. Good. I'm going to keep that a little more tension. Keep the shoulders down, away from the ears. Keep those lats engaged. There we go. Nice. And then pulling on back. In this position, now push both legs into the ground as well. Get the glutes activated. Keep your core strong. Good. Excellent. Did those hamstrings settle down a little bit?
Yes, thank you.
Nice. There you go. Shoulders down away from the ears. Good. Nice. Now keep your elbows on the table. Keep your elbows into your side a little bit. Shoulders down and back. Now bend the elbows. And yeah, we'll get some triceps. Good. Now push them down with the arms. Good.
Boy.
Hi. And okay?
Yeah.
Good.
It's hard.
Nice. Try to keep the elbows into the side. Good. There you go. Interesting. That right one doesn't want to flatten.
No, it doesn't.
There you go. Good. Arms working? Heck yeah. Woo, good job. Elbows into your side. There you go. That's the hard part about this, keeping those elbows in. That's working the upper back muscles as well.
Oh, okay.
Arms down, arms down. Hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. Turn your right hand in. There you go. Hold it down, 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 hold it down. All right, keep your legs pressing into the table. Turn your thumbs out. Perfect. Now let's do some biceps. Excellent. Good. I'm going to move your table a little bit. Excellent. Look how strong you are. You're moving the world. Good. Now arms coming back down. Keep the legs engaged, pressing the butt or pressing the heels into the table to get the glutes working. Keep your core engaged. Excellent. Good, good. Nice. Ooh, working the guns today. There you go. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last big pull, last big pull, last big pull, and nicely done.
So, what was the deal with the right arm?
That's an interesting question. I don't know. That was just maybe just a movement, or maybe you have a compensation in that arm. Certain muscles do a little bit more in certain angles, and maybe you're just a little bit. Maybe you do repetitive patterns, a certain thing every day that causes the arm to not rotate in.
I don't know. It couldn't be related to shoulder, right? Because we have the elbow down.
Could definitely be related to the shoulder.
I sometimes sleep on that side, and that shoulder gets.
Yep. All right, let's flip on your stomach. Let's do some active glute activation and hip flexor stretches by getting into some lower back. All right, let's bring your arms down to your side. Good. Let's lift up your chest and then lift your knees off the table. Good. Excellent. Good. And then really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Awesome. Good. And I want you to kind of feel the knees getting away from the table by squeezing the butt even more. Ooh, lift your chest a little bit more. Squeeze your shoulders. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Nice. All right, let's prop yourself up on your elbows. Good. Let's do a little shoulder blade coming together.
Okay.
Let your chest drop towards the table. Good. Good, but I don't want to see it. Let's bring your elbows forward. Good. All right, and then shoulder blades come together, so drop down. Think of your breastplate falling towards the table. Good.
Wait, I'm trying to tell my hip flexor to let go.
Squeeze your butt. There you go. And you can bend your knee too if you want to get it going. There we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. Good. That's actually very happy shoulder blades. Look at that. Your traps are disengaged.
Oh, great.
Nice. Yeah, get used to this feeling because that's a great position for your shoulders. Now shoulders down. Yep. Now shoulders down. Now shoulder blades together. There we go. Good.
Feels really good.
Excellent. Good. Let's go now. Let's go up to a push-up position with your hands on the table. Good. Excellent. Now let's get the same shoulder blade mechanics. Perfect. Lift the hips up a little bit more. Core strong. Excellent. Ooh, I love that. Nice. All right, you're getting a little sloppy there, so slow it down. Kind of hold the low position. Shoulders down away from the ears. Good. Let's just hold that low position. Because I think as you get tired, you start shrugging up, and we want to just pinch through here a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Good. Come on down. You're getting tired. That's fine. Good job. Let's do the stretch that we worked on the other day with where we're stretching this lower back out. So kick this leg out, and then we're going to lower this hip towards the ground. So we're going to turn in. Yep, and then you're going to use your arms to kind of guide you down. So you're going to bend your elbows to get that hip down. Perfect. And then kind of stretch through that lower back. Good. Feel that tightness in the
hip flexor.
Okay. Let's try the other side now. Come on up. Excellent. So now we're going to extend the right leg back and then lower that right hip down and kind of stretch right through here. So now coming down on the elbow is going to probably
Something wrong. Yes.
keep this knee. Good. And we want to open up through here. So keeping your hand down versus your elbow will extend that stretch. So you're going to bend the elbow, kind of lowering down. Yep. Perfect. See how you get a more stretch here?
Yes.
Good. Good. So what that feels like there, now I want to mimic that on the other side. Okay? And use your arms to kind of lower. There we go. There you go. Good. Feel the same stretch on that left side?
Yeah, stretch was good and I came up wrong.
So what position are you in right now?
I am in...
Are you in hip flexion or hip extension? So how can we get into hip extension? Yep. No, come up to a kneeling position. Come off your hands. Just kneel up on your knees. Come back up. Good. Squeeze your butt, 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 squeeze your butt. There we go. Good. Now we're in hip extension or neutral hips. Good. Because whenever that trunk flexes, that's hip flexion. So anytime you bend through here, that's going to be hip flexion.
So I'm going to do one on my right and then try to get on the
Okay,
left.
cool. So right leg straight, and then lower that hip down. Perfect. Oh, nope. You're going to straighten the left leg. Yep, and then lower the hip down. There you go. Use your hands to guide you down. There you go. I think that's a lot of tightness on that side. It doesn't want to let go.
But I also then kept my glute squeezed coming up.
Oh, good.
I had let it go before, and when I bent it, it pulled. Okay, good. So I figured it out.
Nice. Yeah, you can definitely feel a difference, which this is what we want to kind of bring to symmetry, is a little bit less tightness on that lower left back and that quadratus lumborum, which is one of the reasons the hip is hiking up on that left side, not the left and not the right. Oh, this way. There you go. Yep. Perfect. It's a good upper body workout too, because your arms are having to control the movement. So I like these stretches that are active stretches. So you're using your arms and your upper body and your core to stretch out, to engage while you're stretching out other muscles. So this will be kind of like a yoga, kind of strengthening yoga pose. Nice. Good. Is it uncomfortable, the stretch, or?
It's just hard, but it's not hurting anymore.
Okay, good.
So sorry about the terrible face.
That's okay.
So that's all that was going on.
So let's do some passive lunge stretches. Let's bring your right leg forward into like a lunge position. There you go, good. And now I want you to kind of slide that left knee back. Good, and then kind of lean into that hip flexor stretch on the front. Hip. Good. There we go. And then you can lean back with the trunk. So the hip is forward, but the trunk goes back to get a more increased stretch through that hip flexor. Good. And then really, you can load up, put your, stabilize through here, and then push yourself back. So push your trunk back, and use this as your stability and your stretch through there. So hips forward, there you go, and then trunk back to get more of a stretch through that hip flexor. Good. And then if you want to slide the back knee back even further for more of a stretch, that's up to you.
I need to wait.
And then as you're pushing forward, you can also squeeze your left glute to give you a little bit more force on that hip to get the hip flexor turned off. Good. There we go. Good. There you go. Yeah. Push into that stretch. There you go. Good. And then you can squeeze the glute on the left to push into the stretch even more. Good job. So let's compare the left to the right. So this is going to probably activate your hip flexor a little bit, but just get into the position as quick as you can. And that way the muscle can relax once you're loaded up. Good. Yep. All right, so now your goal is to try to relax through here. There you go. Yep. Good. And then stretch through this hip. There we go. Good. Relax here. There you go. Relax. There you go. Good. And then stretch into this hip, squeezing this glute. Relax here, squeeze here. Relax here, squeeze here. Relax here, squeeze here. There you go. This side's pretty tight too. Can you slide this knee back a little bit? There you go. Yep, that'll work too. Good. Relax here, squeeze here. Relax here, squeeze here. There you go. Now push into it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. There you go. There you go. Nice. Now sit up tall with your hips forward. There you go. So, there you go. Nice. Because as soon as you go forward, then you're going to go into hip flexion. Yep. How about this? When you put your hands down, slide your legs back. So once the hands go down, slide your legs straight back. There we go. Yep. All the way back and then down into the position. Excellent.
Oh, yay.
We also got to find ways that you're changing positions without
Activating it.
yeah. Anytime your knee comes up or your trunk comes down, those hip flexors are going to activate. Now, you can kind of think, okay, if I'm going to do that, maybe I should be squeezing my butt while I'm going into those positions.
Yes.
So that way, we're timing the glute to stay engaged when it normally turns off.
Yeah.
So reflexively, the glute has to turn off when you do hip flexion things, but it doesn't have to. Like you can get like a small amount of contraction in it just to kind of stay a little engaged. You're not doing a maximal engagement of it, because if it was maximally engaged, then the hip flexor wouldn't work at all. So it has to, it's probably like a 25% contraction versus 100% contraction. All right, let's go back up to the push-up hold, and let's work on the shoulder blades again. Good. Let's try this. Actually, come down on your knees, and now kick this leg back. Come forward though, so we've got a straight line from here to here, kind of like a plank position. So lower the hips, lower the hips. Put both knees down first. Good. Now lower the hips, hips, lower, 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 right there. Good. Core engaged, shoulders pinched. Now lift this leg up by squeezing the glute, but don't raise the hips. You've got to keep the hips down, down, down. Good. So we want a straight line from here to here. Good. Glutes activating, glutes activating. Good. Again, if you're flexing here, we're going to get hip flexor, so we need to lower the hips. There we go. Yeah, so we have a straight line here. Good. All right, try the other side. So put the knees down, reset the posture. There we go. Yep. So this is going to be more arms. So yeah, rely on the arms. And again, if you raise this and you go up, that means hip flexor's working. So you have to stay down into it a little bit. There you go. Now squeeze both glutes. Good. Now keep your core engaged. Now keeping your glutes squeezed, that's when you lift this leg. That's okay. This should be challenging.
Yeah, the left side is activating. I'm doing something wrong.
Yep. So keep your core engaged here. Good. Let's just keep your knees flat here. Good. Spread your knees out a little bit. There we go. Good. And then put some more weight in your arms. Shoulders pinched. Now squeeze your glutes. Good. Good. Shoulders down. Pinch. Good. Good. All right, come all the way down. Let's take a little break.
So was I bending? Is that what was going
Yes.
on?
Each time you were trying to lift, you were also lifting the hips. So
Okay.
that's fine. That's the challenge of this exercise is getting the core stable enough to keep the pelvis from moving forward and backwards. I think your arms are getting. So let's go back into, put your hands under your head for me. Under your head, like under your forehead. There you go. Good. Let's engage this glute and lift this leg up high as you can. Nice. Everything okay with that?
Yeah.
Good. Now bend the knee towards the. There we go. Good. Good. Now bring it down, and we'll do the other side. There we go. I'm going to guide you a little bit, so you control the movement. I'm just going to give you a little extra. Good. There you go. There you go. Good. Good. I don't want my legs getting heavy. I don't want your leg getting, or I don't want my arm doing more work. You're doing. Good. Hey guys. Nice.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Lift it up higher, higher. You got it. There you go. There you go. Nice. Good. Let's try the other side. All right. There we go. Try not to rotate. There we go. Just lift. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, that one gets higher without me having to help it as much. Doing okay?
Yes.
Good. All right, lift her up, lift her up, lift her up. Nice. There we go. Hold it up, squeeze that glute. Good. Doing great, doing great. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Woo, good stuff. Need some water? It's a intense little set there.
It was good. It was really, because it felt, that last exercise, it felt like I could lift my leg.
Yeah, definitely. Good. I saw your brain turning, or your gears turning. You're like, oh, glutes. You get to see that look on your face. Let's see if we can't just get some stable glute bridges or kind of glute hip extensions. So hold on tight with the bar. Good, and then kick that leg back as far as you can. Get the glute activated without rotating your hips. Good. Nice, and switch. Keep your core nice and tight to help stabilize your pelvis. There we go. Good. Good awareness. Feel tougher to get the left one back?
It does.
Do you feel the front hip flexor on the left fighting it?
It feels really sore, so that might be
Yeah.
what's going on. Because it works when I lift my right one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I want you to fight your pelvis rolling forward by really bracing your midsection. Kind of think about as that leg goes back, the pelvis is going to want to roll forward. So try to keep the pelvis neutral, which is going to help us stretch out that hip flexor a little bit. Nice. There you go. Great control.
If I tighten my midsection before I lift my leg, it's easier.
Perfect. That's a great cue. Yep.
Because otherwise I'm doing recovery, you know, tighten, roll, tighten, roll.
Good morning. All right, the next series, I want you, same exact thing, but now we're going to bend the knee when it's back there. That's going to really lengthen out that quadricep and hip flexor even more. So all the same cues, keeping your core engaged. So let's keep the legs straight first. Get everything as far back as you were with the first version. And then once you're in that position, then bend the knees. And what you'll notice is the knee will want to go forward as you're bending, which we don't want that. You want to really keep the hamstring and glute active through this. Nice. Good job.
Hamstring cramp.
Perfect.
You're successful.
There you go. Good. Okay with that?
Yeah, I didn't get any cramps on the left.
One second.
Okay.
Push into me. Push, 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 push. There you go. See how far back? Yeah, so you can go back further.
Oh, yeah.
So hold there, now bend. Yep. There we go. Good. Now bring that heel up. There we go. Good. All right, so straight leg first on this side. There we go. Core engaged. Good. High as you can.
Wednesday, halfway through.
Yes.
Good. Keep trying to bend that heel towards the butt. There you go. Keep bending it. Get that hamstring working. There you go. Keep bending it. Keep bending it. There you go. Keep bending it. Keep bending it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good. Nice. So we're starting to get into hip flexion land because your trunk's leaning forward. So use the arms to kind of brace you to keep from, if you're getting closer, you're probably going into hip flexion.
So I need to keep my trunk
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My brother's in Thailand. My niece came in earlier to see like the last 5 minutes.
Oh, you just listened? You came in?
No, he dropped me off. He was doing something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, darn. Foo. Oof.
Hamstring cramping?
Hamstring cramp.
That's not a foo, that's a win. Because that means your knee is getting far enough back and the hamstrings are doing a lot of work to bend the knee once it's back.
He's gonna not go to dinner?
So ultimately, I'd like you to feel that same cramp on the left side too.
That's so silly.
All right, so in this position, you've already rolled your left hip back. There you go. Yep. So now brace your core. Good. Now all the weight's on the right. Yeah, we're not walking the left foot back. We're raising it back by activating the glute. There you go. There we go. Good. Now core tight. Nice. There you go. Good job. There you go. You're on the verge of cramping there?
No cramping yet. Sorry.
That's okay.
My hips were neutral, so that's
Good. Yep.
That's good. There we go.
Yay! You can do it, hamstring. Get it, girl. Come on, push, 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 push. There you go, push. And bend, hamstring, hamstring. Did I get it? Good. All right, let's have a seat here. And we'll put this around your ankles.
Okay, okay.
I already straight leg walkouts, but I want you to keep your core nice and recruited, keep your chest up, and we're gonna see if we can get the glutes working without hip hiking. Perfect. All right, so perfect posture as you're keeping the knees straight. Good. And glutes are active. Good, now come back the other way. I just want to see how you respond. Can you put your hands on your hips for me?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, think we want that left hip to stay down as you're kicking it out. And if you also want to kind of just cue that by pushing your hand into your hip. Better?
Yes, much better.
Good. So potentially the lift out is getting a little hip flexion. And it's kind of not hip flexing on the back leg because it's dragging a little bit, but I'm okay with that right now.
She's so cute. She was in here the other day. She saw my practice.
She's so cute about that. She's so cute about how she saw it down here.
Walk backwards.
So cute. She was squatting too. I mean, the 2-year-old squat is about the best squat.
Good. Turn and face the other way and then walk backwards again. Doot, 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 doot. Perfect.
So cute. Nothing in the way, yeah. You had to live through what all the things that make us not be able to move.
How's that?
Yeah.
Good.
Much better.
Body. Oh, yeah.
Everything responding okay to that?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, let's keep doing that then. Good. Let's do one more. And when you get to the table, you can sit down on the table.
It's easier to keep my hips level.
When you're going backwards, yeah. Because you don't have to lift the knee as much. Because when you're forward, you have to lift the knee, which is hip flexion.
Yeah.
And that more than likely lifts that left hip. But when you're dragging back, you don't have to lift the left hip.
And I get this nice stretch on each step.
Let's try. Take this off. Sit up nice and tall. All right, I want you to relax your leg. I'm going to take it up. Now I want you to pull your leg back, bend it against my resistance. So it's all hamstring.
But it was my hip flexor that connected, so.
Relax and engage. There you go. Yep.
So where should I initiate the movement?
Back of the legs. Yep. Heels coming back like this. Okay.
All right.
Yep. There you go. Yep. Perfect. You relax, I'll lift your leg.
Okay.
You relax, I'll lift your leg. We're just doing the hamstring portion of this. Okay, go ahead. Good. Excellent. Relax it. Good. And pull. Good. Relax it. Pull. Nice. Bring it back. Don't let me bring it out.
Okay.
Don't let me bring it out. There you go. Yep. Don't let me bring it. Awesome. Awesome. Relax here. Don't let me pull. Don't let me pull. Relax here. 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 Don't let me pull. Good. You're doing great. Nice. There's your hamstrings.
It's interesting, Chris, because the first time what activated was my hip flexor to bring my leg back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what else to move, and so it helped.
So let's do this one. So I'm going to lift it up.
Told me to start with my heel.
And you bring it back. Nice. There we go. Now don't let me break it.
Okay.
Good. Nice. Excellent. All right. Same thing. Don't let me break it.
Okay.
We'll start from the negative. Nice. Good. Don't let me break it. Good. Don't let me break. There we go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Don't let me win. Come on, girl. It's your leg. Don't let me have it. There you go.
I'm going to keep
Nice. There we go. Nice. That was a good contraction. Getting better. I can feel more engagement each time. Good. Good. Nice. Yeah. Let's do another one here.
Okay.
Pull. Don't let me break. Don't let me break. There you go. There it is. There it is. Nice. Whew. All right, let's lie on your back again. All right, let's straighten both legs out. All right, let's push the arms and legs into the table and then lift your bum off the table. So kind of like a reverse back extension. Nice. Glutes squeezing. Pulling those heels into the table. Nice. I feel like your right hip might be a little bit higher. Yeah.
So I was doing that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, right hip. Okay. So level. All right. Yep, it was.
Good. Nice. Good, now come back down. Now bring your feet apart a little bit more. Perfect, same thing. Just gonna change the physics up a little bit. Let's work the hamstrings differently. Good, what's your hips doing? Is your right hip higher? Good. Turn off hip flexor.
Yeah.
No need to work on this one.
Take a nap.
Take a nap. There we go. Right hip down, left hip up. There you go. Nice. All right, hold that. Don't disengage. I'm going to pull on you. We're going to lift your whole body up. We're going to lift your whole body up. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. All glutes, all glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a breather. Ooh. You okay with that?
Yes.
Cool. All right, let's lift it up. Same thing. Good. Level out your hips. Perfect. Level out your hips. Perfect. Level out the hips. There you go. Yep. There you go. All right, come back down. Let's turn your toes straight right there. All right, now go back up. Nice. Come back down. Turn your feet. That's right, sorry.
Sorry.
Relax your knees out. Turn your, yes.
Wait, I gotta squeeze my glutes. So this guy is misbehaving. Hold on.
Relax. So turning the foot out and the knee out stimulates that hip flexor.
Yes.
All right, relax. Push down, lower the hip. Turn it in. Does that relax it?
Yes.
It's like I'm rolling out pizza dough. All right, relax your arms. I just want to look at
Yes.
something real quick. Just relax everything.
Yes. So when you roll to the right, it pulls my lower back.
So much fun.
Yeah, I came back a richer man.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. Playing what?
Gamble.
Blackjack?
Do that.
Oh, I love that. That's my favorite. Did you
You can't lose in Vegas when your last name is Gamble.
Right. Did you play the actual one or the video? Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you try craps?
I played a little bit of that. Yeah.
Open your knee apart that way.
Fun, but
It's a lot to learn.
Good.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Just let it fall out as far as you can. Perfect. Now bring it back in. Good. Just do a few of those, okay?
yeah.
What were the blackjack tables? 25?
Good. Bring it back.
That's because he was at the Bellagio. I told him to go to some of the cheaper places.
You have to go to Fremont Street.
Yeah. Sure.
But
You guys are at the high-end casino.
We lived in Vegas for 5 years,
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I mean, back then,
Good, bring
you
it back.
could play dollar blackjack tables during the day. Yeah.
Nope.
So we got to learn a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because it wasn't.
I'm actually quite impressed with the range. This is a lot better. You're less restrictive.
Good, good, good.
Oh, how are you today?
Good. Bring it back.
Good, good.
Good. All right, we'll start
Good.
in a plank position, shoulder tap.
Okay.
And it's spasming less.
Yeah. You're not guarding it as much, which is awesome.
I don't see you this Friday. right?
I'd say a month ago,
No,
you'd be
we're-
locked in guarding right now and wouldn't be able to go past this. It's great.
That's okay. My weekend was good. My mom just left
Hey,
yesterday.
come on back. I almost feel like it's weak trying to come back in, like it's hard to bring it back in, because it shakes a little bit when you come back. Not that one as much.
Yeah, was that straight? Lift and hold, arms out straight above you, good. Lift and hold about 3/4 off the ground, hold for 5 seconds.
It's still spasming, but it doesn't hurt.
Good.
Yeah. And it's spasming less, I think.
Good.
Huh. It is shaking, I've noticed, yeah.
Your hip flexor is just like,
I know.
it's like an alien trying to pop out of your skin.
Yeah.
Got it. It's like,
Oh, minimum?
Yeah.
but what's great is it's turning on and off. It's not staying on,
Yes.
which is
Yes.
great.
25?
Damn,
And that's what it was at mostly every day.
really?
Good, bring it on
How
back.
much were the chips worth each? 5?
Yeah. When I go at the roulette table, you can play with the fives.
I think the minimum I got, the lowest I got on roulette was a $15.
Yeah.
$15 minimum?
Minimum, yep.
And then
That's
$5
what it
chips. Damn.
And that was even, that was,
We lived there in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, chips were $1, $10 minimum. It was, yeah, I know. It's crazy how expensive it is.
That's how you eat too. Less.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
all right. And then do back in plank.
Do a few of them on your own. Do a few of them on your own. Keep this hip down. There you go. Nice.
He's one of the lucky ones, coming back with money.
Yes. Our thing was a video.
All right, relax.
A little bit further up my hip flexor, doesn't it?
Yay.
Yeah.
But the ones I played with.
See if we can do external rotation. Let's do this. Let's go.
I've won 3 royal flushes.
What? You got 3 royal flushes in your life?
In my lifetime.
3? Isn't that like something that never happens? And you got 3 of them?
Lucky.
I don't know. I won. Well, one with my dad's money, but I was playing dollar video poker, so it was. I won $4,000. So then my dad's like, "We're gonna split it, right?" And I said, "Well, who's gonna pay the taxes on it?"
Yeah.
And he's like, I said, "If you want to pay the taxes, I'll split it with you." And he's like,
Ooh, you're almost into full extension of the knee.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like that's a movement you've been avoiding for a long
A
time.
long time.
4, 5, 3, 2,
Oh my gosh. This will help when you ask me to straighten my leg.
Yeah, no, this is great because I think you've been so protective of that external rotation, and the hip flexor has been fighting all of that a lot, and it's finally relaxing, so allow you to do that. All right, so now let both knees roll out. There you go. Yep. All right, keep them rolled out, and now put your arms back down, and then lift your butt with the knees rolled out. There we go. Nice. This will be more glute medius. Nice.
All right. One more time.
Ooh, come back down.
Matt went off to
Good.
doggy daycare today.
All right, roll them together. Roll them out. Then push up. Nice. Raise your right hip more. Excuse me, left hip more. There we go. Left hip more. The hip, but not the knee. If that's going to be tough. Yeah, that's where you're a little bit still tight through
So
there.
I rotated my knee when I lift my head.
When you,
Oh, when I was trying to level my pelvis.
He is,
So-
he'll be 2 in November. But
Put
he,
you
so
back
he
here.
texted me and said, "We'll be there in 18 minutes." He was still in bed.
Oh.
And I'm like, "Mac, you have to at least get up and pee." so if I redo it,
Yeah, one more time with the hollow.
and then, so I finally got him up to, and he went out and peed at least. And then they're taking him to Munson Martinez.
Oh.
So, but they had the whole place to themselves. It's like it's not really in public.
How many dogs?
He was picked up with, I think she had 4 other dogs in the car.
Oh, wow. Boy. You gotta love dogs to do that.
Yes.
5.
relax the leg, relax the leg, relax the leg. There you go. Relax the leg. There you go. Good. You have no hip flexor. You have no hip flexor. I am your hip flexor.
because they're so expensive, rough days. So I can only do 1 day a week.
Yeah.
You have no hip flexor. You have no hip flexor. You have no hip flexor. Nice. Nice.
Because they do overnight ones.
Good. This is great. I feel like we're getting a lot of ranges in the hip socket that you don't get often. Plus, that's giving you permission to kind of go into some of these ranges that you've been avoiding. And what's great is
Did a lot today, but it's much less irritated because it's been fighting less.
yeah.
I'm on a waiting list if anything else.
Some of these movements a few weeks ago, I would have immediately spasmed up. So, like the fact that I can bring your femur this far in and out and your pelvis doesn't even move, that's all in the hip socket.
So she knows how to read like baby ultrasounds.
Okay.
She's like, I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I don't see anything detrimental. Okay. She's like, you definitely don't have a baby in there.
I'm like, that's good. Thank goodness for you.
I think it's
Okay. All right, lie on this side for me real quick. Good. Just do a little active stretch on there. You relax. All right, push into me now. Push. Yep. Push, push, push. Nice. Push, 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 push. Good. Relax. Good. Just relax, just relax, just relax, just relax. All right, go ahead and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. Just relax, just relax. Nice. Doing okay? Cool. Okay. There you go. There you go. Nice. All right, kiddo. Great job.
Thank you, Chris.
I feel like that was a very, very effective workout.
Very productive.
Very productive.
Wonderful, thank you. Oh, so I won't see you until next Wednesday.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Yay. What are you guys doing while you're there?
So we're going to the New York City Ballet on Saturday and to my favorite Cuban restaurant in Manhattan.
Ooh.
And then they're in charge of the rest, so I don't know what they're doing.
Yay.